there's a perception about finishing fifth that it's and being in the Europa League. It's almost like a booby prize.
A what?
A booby prize.
What's that?
It's not a real
prize that you wouldn't want to win.
A prize that you wouldn't want. Yeah.
Oh.
A prize that you wouldn't want. But the actual possibility to go for a European trophy is not something that you'd ever turn your nose up at.
No. But a booby. I need to become fifth to learn that word. So, and not for me. I understand where you're coming from. Football is like that. On the level we usually performed. It's about Champions League and blah blah blah. Because of the money, because of the opponents, all these kind of things. And it's not that I followed now the last 4 years group stage games of European leagues a lot. When you are in the Champions League, we have a lot of things to do. But I love European competitions, and for me that's no different. To be honest, I know when you play it, it's no different. So you can there'll be difficult opponents, different countries probably, and in the end a massive prize to win. A massive prize to win. And not that I say now we will do that, just we will try it. Definitely, and that's all. And I'm 100% sure in a moment people saying, oh yeah, it's European League. First whistle, European night, Thursday night, whoever's the opponent, Anfield will be rocking. And it's all I need. That's all I need. And if somebody wants to go through the whole year and think, yeah, but it's not Champions League, I cannot help that person. Sorry, I don't know how you can help. Life is like this. You try everything until it's decided. Then you accept it and go from there. If you're constantly worrying what you could have done different, done all these kind of things, that if we would have, and if all these ifs, are absolutely not important anymore. They are not helpful. If it's not helpful, knock them out. So I'm looking forward to the new season. I'm really looking forward to the new season. That's all I need. And I don't think maybe here we don't put 100% attention on or stuff like this. Nope. We will be all in. We understand that we have to improve. And if we improve from the point where we are now, it will be probably okay or better. And that's exactly what we have to do. And from there we want to go. We want to make steps. How is that? If we change coaches, then always you have these kind of new starts, things like this. Everything is, shaken through, and then we go from there again. It's like, but we do that ourselves. It's fine. And now it's a different competition. Well, who cares? And let's go for that. And I'm really super excited about that. Cannot say that differently. I had years where I wanted to go nothing more than on holiday because everything. This year was long. There were moments in the season where I thought it's 5 seasons. That's true as well, but that's long ago. So we really found our way back to use our skills again in the right way. Now it's interrupted by a summer break and by a few international games and stuff like this, and then we come together again, and that's must be a full throttle start, whatever that leads to. Then first games and stuff like this. It's not about at the first game we have to win the league or whatever. That's not possible. But just to show we are back, and that's what I want to show.
Jurgen, apologies for this, but the obvious reaction with Mo is that he's unhappy not being in the Champions League. So no worries that players of obviously his age. He would not. I only heard what he said. I couldn't read anything or not hear anything that could lead in that direction. How is that? Mo loves being here, and Mo was part of. He said apologies for what we did, not apologies what the other guys did. But I had to go with them. Not at all. It's all fine. If ever would now it's not more, but the player would come to me. Oh, we didn't qualify for the Champions League. I have to leave. I would drive him to the other club. I would say, take the key, come in the car, where you want to go, I drive you. So, because that would be something I never could understand. Like I would say, well, we didn't qualify for the Champions League, I need to work in the Champions League, so I go. I'm responsible for this mess or whatever, so you cannot go in these moments. If it's not the case with Mo, not at all, and nobody else told me
They ask me if they can have a day or longer holiday or whatever, but nobody asked me if after holiday if they have to come back. So that was not in our conversations.
Chris, last one.
You mentioned Stefan earlier, and just checking what is his progress expected to
Stefan?
fit the pre-season?
Yeah, it's progress. Well, but I spoke yesterday longer to the dog. There will be around start the preseason. There will be parts of reintegration, but that will take time. So he's not in full training. That's the prediction at the moment. He's completely pain-free, but we talk about a very young player and a very young body, so we have to be careful. Like we had, it's different injury obviously, but like we had to be super careful with Curtis. It's annoying for the player, like really annoying, because you can train 2 days and then you need 2 days off because what? But you feel great, but it's just to don't take any risk. That might be a little bit a plan for him. When that exactly starts, I don't know. I hope that he can come with us in a training camp and can do there these bits, and from that on progress, and then he should be fine for the start of the season. But it's how it is with these kind of injuries. There's no real timeline that you say after 6 weeks the ligament is healed and now from there we can go. We don't know that. You have to wait always for the next assessment, and if you know that, then you can go from there. But it's positive. So I think at the end of the preseason he will be then probably hopefully a week or two already in full training, and before that parts of training. So that should be fine.